Oh, it's time. Time to get radical.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to Radical Comment of the Week for October 10th through October 17th, 2021. These are the very best comments from that time period. Starting out with the three honorable mentions, we have Cause_Tech, Juliet India Mobile, and Ethan L. The bronze medal comes to us from Bruce the Man, and this is a reply to someone else's comment. Not necessarily. Games get lost, damaged, decay over time, especially disc-based media. Plus, these days, discs simply install to the hard disk drive and do not play off from the disk. At that point, it's no different than digital. The disk is only needed to gain access to what has been installed on the hard drive. Plus, day one, there are usually huge patches needed to play the game, and then continual updates thereafter that makes the game more playable and run better. Some games are legit not playable without the patches. Eventually, the servers will be down and these updates/patches will not be accessible. A lot of physical modern games will be worthless. I like physical and digital, but modern gaming sucks because most likely these games will not be playable down the road. Eventually, the hard disk drive will die, and anything had on there will be gone unless you have multiple hard disk drives sitting around to back stuff up. Although emulation is a thing, you can always hack your consoles to splice most of the issues around this. Perhaps in the future, things will get better, and this issue with digital will be resolved. Personally, I see gaming going 100% digital for anything modern soon. You won't own anything at all. It will be a subscription service, where you pay so much per month to have access to a variety of games, either stream to play or download the game you want and play it. Something along those lines. Games will come and go via the service, meaning some will not always be up and available. Just the way things will be. Greedy corporations don't want you to own anything. Paying a fee is continued stream of money, opposed to you just buying a game here and there. Yeah, that's a great response there. And there's some sad realism to what you say. Even when it comes to disc right now, you look at games like Cyberpunk. You put the disc in, but you need a day one update. You need the internet with that game to even play that game. And even when you get the updates installed, it's barely playable on the old systems. Years ago, you had a game that had a lot of issues. The Assassin's Creed Unity game. That basically is unplayable unless you get the downloads installed. And what happens if the companies go away that provide these downloads? What happens? Activision, EA. I'm not saying they're going to go away anytime soon, but what happens if they either go away or they deny you access to these updates? And adding on to this, I did see some Xbox Series S's that are in stock. I did see that. I thought to myself, well, I don't want that. I want the Series X. For several reasons right now, I still kind of want the disc. One reason that you still want the disc, or I do, is even though you still need to connect to the servers to technically play the games, you still at least have some ownership, though. So I'll push back against this, Bruce the Man. There's still some ownership. There's still some reason, some valid reasons to get the actual disc. Thank you, Bruce the Man. Moving on to the silver medal comment, we got Art Bell. Rigging it. An update. Good discussion of rigs. Why he did so few videos on Amico. He did a few and got crapped on by viewers. In this newest Amico box games reveal, he has a bored demeanor. He also scoffed a bit at the idea that Amico servers will be up for many, many, many years. 10 to 50? Maybe. He said, we'll see about that, dismissively. 1 million things could kill a tech startup, which is this new in television. Riggs must have done the basic math and seen MJR do one video on the console. His sleepy read at times, but the quip about eternal servers will likely sell that he is not in the pocket of Tommy Tellerico. Also, there is a Pat the Ness punk risk, danger in hyping a soon-to-be dead on arrival console, perhaps. The console will not compete at retail. 10 to 20,000 may move at full price. To produce more would be a costly gamble. An Atari VGS style of eternally ignored coal lump is a realistic outcome. Tommy Tellerico may be ego mad, but does he expect to sell enough to order 100,000 and run out of cash? I doubt it. Riggs has to know as well. He offers in some of his videos his t-shirt size so you can mail one to him at his P.O. box. Amazing. He expects viewers to provide clothing. Looking like Nintendo's Kirby has its advantages. Added to this, the Amico collectible coins in the game boxes reminds me of the MGR scheme. You stay a buyer of his monthly Patreon long enough, MGR sends you a loyalty metal coin. Well, with the MGR metal militia coins, did you get one every month or was it just like one? I forget, you know. Let's see here. Judging by the coins nowadays, looking at Metal Jesus, maybe the coins are made out of chocolate. Just saying. He had a workout video last year, didn't he? I guess that workout didn't work out that well for him. Maybe he needs to get back on that bike. So when it comes to Riggs, Riggs is the one probably out of everyone in that crew when I see the videos. Like, I want to like Riggs. I do. Like, he seems like a likable guy, but when it comes to the P.O. box, I didn't know that. He actually tells people his shirt size. Why else would you tell people your shirt size unless you wanted people to send shirts to your P.O. box? Maybe people can send, nasty, dirty shirts to his P.O. box. You remember, like years ago, I talked about that one shirt? It was the one that Billy and the Game Chasers were trying to sell. Maybe people can sell him, piss-stained shirts to his P.O. box. I'm not sure, I don't think even Wood Hawker tells people like his shirt size, you can send him shirts to his P.O. box, right? That's a new one. When it comes to the Amico, yeah, maybe he saw that. Maybe a lot of these people that, before they think about talking about the Amico, maybe they see that they're going to get like a lot of negativity on their uploads and they go like, well, what's even the point of even talking about this? Because what's the upside, I mean, the upside to, let's say, Happy Console Gamer, talking about the Switch and Nintendo stuff, is guess what? He gets free stuff from Nintendo. But what's the big upside about talking about the Amico? What's the upside to being an Amico shill specifically? What, you get like a free console? What? Really? You get to be friends with Tommy Tellerico? Like, I'm failing to see the upside here. Like, even just being an Amico shill. How sad is an Amico shill, is what I'm saying. But, apparently he had some quips about it not being eternal servers. So I guess he's not 100% in the pocket of Tommy Tellerico. Didn't mean he didn't get the free stuff, right? So, I mean, he'll take the free stuff. He just maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Or maybe I'm just like not that interested in that. But for you guys, yeah, I pretend to care for you all because I appreciate you. Gold medal comment, gold class comment today, comes to us from the Winged Avenger. Since you put the Transformers theme in the video, Rick, you might find that the weirdest Transformer may actually be Jim Sterling, who hosts a popular video game review channel here on YouTube. He recently came out as a pansexual, which is supposed to mean something, but don't ask me what. If you said a word like that a few years ago, people would laugh at you, but nowadays, it sounds normal. Anyway, Jim now wears women's clothing and a girl wig on his show, and he now calls himself Stephanie. I left a comment under a video of his a while back asking how this guy's friends could allow him to lose his mental stability like that without helping him, and I was chastised by other commenters. We're the weird ones, guys. In a couple of decades, logic will no longer exist, and people will be put in an insane asylum for saying that men are men and women are women. I just want you to know that I no longer identify as a human, but as a Zarkonian. I believe I was born on the distant planet Zarkon to Zarkonian parents who moved to Earth when I was a baby. I personally know deep down inside that that's the truth, and no one has the right to take that away from me. I hope you don't strip me of the medals I've won here because that would make you an anti-Zarkonian racist. That's right, your current gold medal champion is a freaking alien, huh? You're woke and you didn't even know it. Were you like the current? Because people get to be champion for a week. Or was it Blaze Panzer? I'm not sure. I know Blaze got a gold medal a couple weeks back. Might have been the last one. I'm not sure. But the Winged Avenger, yes. Yes. It's crazy nowadays. You're crazy for saying a man is a man and a woman is a woman. Imagine at the end of 2021, somebody coming out basically saying just that. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. You're crazy, you're hateful, you're illogical, you don't understand how the world works. Yeah. These are sad times that we live in. Now, what's not sad is a lot of the humor on the Jimquisition channel, or the Stephaniequisition channel, I'm not sure. One thing that's standard that I notice through the years from everything I've seen from Jim, well, I don't know what to call, we'll get to that in a moment. One thing that is standard is the content. You know, I think he's a funny person. See, I'm walking on eggshells here. What do I say? I said, this is going to be very difficult. Basically, the main thing that changed on that channel is Jim themselves. There we go. That's what it is. I'm reading here. That's correct. I'm trying to go over this. While we're making this, I'm online on a website here, trying to look over the pronouns and things of that nature. Does he come with like a guidebook? People should come with a guidebook and actually tell you that. Well, actually, I've remembered that on the first upload where he dressed up like a woman. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say he. Jim is a he. You were born a he. All right? I'm done playing your little fucking games. You're a he. At the end of his upload, he talked about how he wanted to be called they or something of that nature. Like they're they? I'm confused. Because, of course, you know, at least with the transgenders, they will say, like, if it's a man that dresses up like a woman, you know, call me ma'am. Okay, call you ma'am. Call you a female. We get it. But with a pansexual, which at first I thought, Winged Avenger, a pansexual was someone that was incredibly attracted to pans. You know, maybe you heat up a pan a little bit, you put some butter in there, you put your thing in there. You know, I thought that's what a pansexual was, someone that really got attracted to pans. But pansexual apparently is someone that they pan between both sexes or whenever they want to. You know, it's what I said before. I'm like, you know, today I'm a woman. Today I'm a man. Today I'm a woman. Today I'm a man, you know. Or today I just don't know. We're confused. He's happy. I will say he seems happy, right? But for asking people to go along with that, I think it's what a lot of people don't really like. For asking other people to call you they or them, as if he was a symbiote, or however you say it, as if he was Venom and Eddie Brock, you know, from the Spider-Man comics. And they have an argument for being they, you know, because it's a symbiote and it's a human being, and it's two different functioning actual, you know, the only person I would call they would be a Venom. If Venom somehow was something in reality, I would call them they. Now, it would be very respectful, because I wouldn't want Venom to, you know, bite my head off and everything like that. Now, I wonder what would happen if Venom became a non-binary? Is that what it is? Is that what Jim is right now? Non-binary. Then would it be three? Would there be three entities? I'm not sure.